Good morning, graduands, your families and your friends, our special guests, and Bond University colleagues. Welcome to this ceremony for the conferring of degrees upon graduates from the Institute of Sustainable Development and Architecture, including the first graduating cohort in Architectural Studies. Graduands from the Faculty of Health Sciences and Medicine in the School of Health Sciences, and from the Faculty of Business. I'm pleased to be able to introduce to you our Chancellor, Dr. Helen Nugent, AO.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and what a great day it is. The sun is almost shining. It gives me enormous pleasure to welcome you to this morning's graduation ceremony. I acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, and I pay my respects to their elders, both past and present. Today is a beginning and an ending. You are ending your time as students at Bond, and you are beginning the next chapter of your journey as graduates. Along the way, you would have encountered new experiences, met challenges, and built lifelong friendships. It is our hope that you'll continue to have new experiences, grow as individuals, and remain true to your friends. I encourage each of you, our graduates, to build on the experiences you have had at Bond and to join a Bond alumni network. They are everywhere. They are pervasive, and I'm sure that you will seek them out or they will find you. Bond is rightly proud of its students and their successes. Institute of Sustainable Development and Architecture students Martin Hume, Jake Jones, Harrison Hume, and Lee Burvis won the Judges Award and the People's Choice Award at the Pacific Rim Real Estate Society's annual student competition. Students were challenged to come up with a mock proposal for Chobham Manor, a housing precinct adjacent to the 2012 Olympic Games Athletic Village. James Graham, a Bachelor of Commerce student, took second place in the Mount Pelerin Society's biannual International Hayek Essay Contest. This is a truly highly contested international competition, and it's a wonderful win for James. James has also recently been accepted into both the Stanford Business School, the Stanford Graduate School of Business, and the Harvard Business School. And as a graduate of the Harvard Business School, I can well say he's chosen right, he's going to Harvard. Well done, James. Bond University researcher and academic Associate Professor Tammy Hoffman was one of 6 scientists to receive a prestigious 2012 Queensland Young Tall Poppy Science Award. Working as a clinical epidemiologist with the Centre for Research in Evidence-Based Medicine at Bond's Faculty of Health Sciences and Medicine, Associate Professor Hoffman was recognised for her innovative developments in the field of occupational therapy, patient education, and evidence-based practice. Associate Professor Hoffman also won the coveted Vice-Chancellor's Quality Award for Research Excellence. It's absolutely fantastic. To each of our graduates here today, I extend my congratulations and the congratulations of all of the faculty at Bond. You are all achievers, and we are proud of every single one of you. I wish you and all of those who care about you, all the people in this room today, my every best wish. I know that you have indeed a very bright future ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, I now have the great honour and privilege to introduce our guest speaker for today, Dr. Suhail Abedian, who was previously awarded an honorary doctorate from Bond University in recognition of his enormous support for Bond and for the community more broadly. Dr. Abedian is founder and chairman of the Sunland Group, based here on the Gold Coast. Previously, he has served as Managing Director of Emirates Sunland Group for 5 years in Dubai, Joint Managing Director, International Managing Director, and Joint Chief Executive Officer of the Sunland Group. The Sunland Group was established in 1983 and has been a publicly listed company for 17 years. Today, this year marks Sunland's 30th anniversary, and that's very significant. Sunland's portfolio currently comprises some 3,217 residential housing and urban developments. Sunland's geographic footprint covers Brisbane, the Gold Coast, Sydney and Melbourne, with a total value of $1.4 billion. Born in Persia in 1949, Suhail gained a master's degree in architecture in Austria and migrated to Australia in 1981, where he founded Sunland Homes Proprietary Limited to develop luxury housing projects. His unique design abilities quickly became obvious with the design of Sunland's first high-rise Malibu, and later on with landmark developments such as Palazzo Versace, Q1, the world's tallest residential tower, and Circle on Cavill. Dr. Abedian is the patron of the Suhail Abedian School of Architecture at Bond University. It was through Suhail's vision and practical advice that the university was able to establish a new school of architecture at Bond that has appropriately been named in his honour. Through the Sunland Foundation, Suhail has also supported a number of other initiatives at the university. One of those is the Sunland Foundation Indigenous Scholarships Program, where students receive a scholarship to undertake their undergraduate degrees at Bond. Another is the Business Spirituality Research Project, which is undertaking research into leadership, spirituality, and integrity in business. In short, Bond University is deeply appreciative of the keen support, interest, and involvement of Dr. Abedian and the Sunland Group, and I might add the rest of the Abedian family at the university. Dr. Abedian's support across so many areas has helped bring alive his and our commitment to an exceptional educational experience. Not only that, but on a personal note, can I say how richly I value his friendship and that of Anne, his wife, and his son Sabah. The Abedians are a family whose goodness shows through in their every interaction. Integrity is their hallmark. But that is not all. From mid-year, our architecture students will be studying in the iconic Suhail Abedian School of Architecture building, which has been made possible with Suhail's energy, drive, wisdom, vision, and support. The building's character has developed from the extensive international teaching experience of Crab Studios' Sir Peter Cook and Gavin Robotham. The new School of Architecture addresses a variety of possibilities, from the sociology of intimate groups and the importance of non-curricular movements to the sense of theatre of large gatherings. The new 4,000 square metre building has been designed not only to provide our students with the state-of-the-art facility that enriches their educational experience, but also provides a creative space that inspires and immerses them in the work they are learning about. And if you haven't seen the building, it's not quite yet complete, but if you haven't seen it, you can see it at the near the roundabout, rising from the ground. It will truly be an iconic building when it's finished. Today, however, also marks the graduation of the inaugural cohort of graduates from the Bachelor of Architectural Studies. I am delighted that Dr. Abedian is able to share this auspicious occasion with you and to deliver the occasional address. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me not just in welcoming Dr. Abedian, but also in thanking him for his immense support of Bond and its students.
Wow, what an introduction. Thank you, Chancellor, for the generous introduction. And thank you for your incredible leadership in making Bond University one of the greatest educational institutions in Australia. I have no doubt that through your dedication and extraordinary vision, Bond will be globally recognized. It is long overdue for me to publicly express my heartfelt gratitude to you and all your council members for honoring me to attach my name to architecture faculty. What a great privilege you have bestowed on me, and for that, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Allow me first to pay my respect and acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we are gathering. I pay my respect to the elders past and present, and the elders from the community who may be here today, as well as dignitaries present, Mrs. Karen Andrew, Federal Member for McPherson, Councillor Jen Grew, Chancellor Dr. Helen Nugent AO, Vice Chancellor Professor Tim Braceford and his lovely wife that is present today, Deputy Vice Chancellor Professor Nicola Saunders AO, Professor George L., Director of the Institute of Sustainable Development and Architecture, Deans of the Faculties, Mr. Matthew McLean, President of Bond University Student Association, Founding Head of the Architecture School, Professor Philip Fallon, and it is my incredible joy to congratulate and welcome all the graduates, their family, and their friends. Good morning and very warm welcome to all of you today. It was some 34 years ago that I had the privilege and honor to attend the graduation ceremony at the University of Graz in Austria. I recall the comments of the dean of our faculty that morning when he conveyed the message that today is the beginning of a new chapter of your life, and do not think that your education is completed with the certificate that you are about to receive. Friends, the purpose of the learning is a lifelong process and privilege which we take. You have completed the first stage, and it is my ardent hope that you will continue to explore and learn more about your faculty and use it for the betterment of society. I know you will be confronted with challenges never imagined that will test your strength of character, attributes, virtues, the moral by which you will make decisions that will potentially make a difference to your life and the life of others. As brown young individual, you are ready to explore the world and make your mark. And it is my hope that you will consider two very important ingredients in your life. One is unity, and the other is service to humanity. It is of utmost importance that as foundation your being, you will resolve your differences through unification. Embrace new ideas with unified approach. Communicate with your friends, your family, your work colleagues, your client with the thought of unity. You are blessed to be living in the digital era where tools for enhanced communication are at your fingertips. I'm sure that right now in audience, someone is either tweeting, blogging, SMSing, WhatsApping, BBMing, Instagramming, Facebooking, or maybe just reading an email. Can I please ask you to stop, if it's possible? You have access to stronger networking, and I encourage all of you to use it for this digital revolution with the thoughts of being a better communicators and try to be an ambassador of love and unity in your everyday life. The second key ingredient is service. I'm sure many of you have wild ambition on how successful and rich you want to be. Ambition is good, and so too is success. But do not be consumed by success for the sake of materialism. Your success should be a byproduct of being of service to others. Some of you will travel the world and explore different culture and different environment. And some will contribute to the growth and betterment of your local community. No matter where you are in the world and what role you choose, you can be an agent of change in this challenging and ever-changing world. We cannot ignore the turmoil on our doorstep, nor the calamities and tragedies globally that affect our future decision. No matter what decision you may choose at the most difficult time in your life, make sure the decision will enhance the life of others. And that can only be achieved through selfless devotion and service to our fellow human being. You are about to begin a journey of life, and as the Chinese say, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The first step in our life cannot be anything but balanced approach to our daily existence. The perfect example we have in nature, God's creation. No matter what race, religion, or creed we belong to, we acknowledge that the human race rests at the top of the pack with 6 senses. Yet, do we really use these senses for the benefit of self and other people of the world? It is only fair, while we enjoy the benefit of today's lifestyle, we do not forget those that they are less fortunate than we are. You need to consider that no matter what work you undertake, the foundation has to be sustainable for the next generation. As future leaders and decision makers, no matter what profession you choose, you have a moral obligation to ensure that your actions are wholesome and nurturing the community in which you live. My friends, as a human being, we should realize that we are part of our Creator. We should demonstrate and epitomize the divine qualities and virtues that should be the very essence of your character: respect, gratitude, humility, kindness, patience, courage, generosity, love, and above all, service to others. In doing so, we should aim to engage ourselves with various kinds of people in different environments and to share their culture, thoughts, love, and be an instrument for bringing people closer to each other. Today holds a very special place in my heart, with the first cohort of architecture students graduating from newly established architecture school at Bond University. For all of you, my message is, be true to your work, and your work will be true to you. Your consciousness of public nature of architecture, inspiring the truth that building shapes people's lives over the long term, should be the heart of your creation of homes, buildings, and community with a human intimacy and scale. You have a duty to design building and contribute the built environment with a view to create everlasting architecture that is art in itself and timeless. I impress the importance of being of service to society and to contribute your ideas and enhance the urban landscape of your local surrounds. And in doing so, I reflect on the word of Frank Lloyd Wright, that he says, all fine architectural values are human values, else not valuable. The notion of service brings me to the recent inauguration of US President Barack Obama on January 21st, who was sworn into the office for his second term on the same date as the birthday of civil rights leader Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr., remembered for his legacy of service to his community. And I share with you some of the words of this remarkable individual. And I quote, "Everybody can be great because anybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You don't have to make your subject and verbs agree to serve. You only need a heart full of grace, a soul generated by love." It is inspiring to see that the US President has now introduced a National Day of Service on Martin Luther King's birthday. He has encouraged everyone to share these days in action, to serve our fellow human being, and to honor Dr. Martin Luther King's life and pay tribute to the legacy left by such a great man who changed history forever. Without his sacrifices some 40 years ago, we would never have seen the first African-American president elected to office in 2008 and re-elected for the second term last year. He showed the selfless lesson for something that he believed in, and ultimately, this greatest sacrifice cost him his life. I would like to share with you a story that I read recently in Huffington Post as Americans and the world honored this great man's birthday. It came from a young lady of Jewish background, reflecting on the lesson she learned from her father. She stated, "I was a young girl when the first time I learned about the concept paying it forward. My dad was advancing university fees for a struggling medical student. And the student asked how he can pay him back. He replied, by being successful and helping someone else. I had already been volunteering with my dad for a few years by then. Some of my fondest childhood memories are of holding his hand as we visited elderly people who had nobody else to care for them. It wasn't until years later, however, that I understood this expression of my father's universal ideals stemmed from millennia-old values that provide much of the moral and ethical foundation of our lives: justice, loving kindness, repairing the world. We are encouraged to give an act of justice, not charity, because it is the righteous thing to do. We are told it is our duty to treat everyone with civility and humanity, mercy and kindness, and we are obligated to take an active role in creating a better world for all people and for future generations. From big cities to small town, as thousands of people answer what Dr. King called life's most urgent question: what are you doing for others? What are you doing for others? They are transcending political, social, religious differences to come together and give back to their communities. For these precious moments, we are no longer rich or poor, black or white, conservative or liberal, Christian, Muslim, or Jew. We are no longer allowing the voice of either extreme to crowd out those of reason, consensus, and civility. As a human being, we are taking ownership and communal responsibility for creating a more just world. Which bring me back to all of you and the community in which you choose to live, work, and hopefully serve. When you walk out of this door as a graduate of this fine establishment, just remember that service cannot just last for 1 hour or even 1 day. We have to foster a lifetime commitment to contributing to a virtuous cycle of giving back and paying it forward, of enhancing our own life as we better the life of others. At the time when our world is so divided, it is ever more important that we are united in knowing what is that we stand for and not just what we stand against. Everyone is encouraged to work with their neighbor and local organization to help build a culture of continuing service to community, participate in betterment of your local neighborhood, be a friend to the homeless, reach out and support your friends and neighbors in need, support the growth of education in your town, give back and be an instrument of change. Don't wait for someone else to be the leader in change and service to your community. Implement the ethic of service in your work. Let it become part of your character, and success will always follow you. And I promise you, if you have the ethical principle in your everyday life, success will always follow you. To all of you young people who are creating social change, hold on to your idealism and your belief in your ability to change the world. Your lofty goals demand attention and deserve support. As Dr. Martin Luther King stated, everyone has the power for greatness. Not for fame, but greatness. Because greatness is determined by service. We should therefore all ask ourselves how we can utilize what gifts and talents we have and to use it for the purpose greater than myself. Perhaps when you are trying to work out who you are and what you want to be, ask yourself, how can I be used in service, and how can I use that service to serve the world? Use your life to serve the world, and you will find that it will serve you. In closing, I leave you to ponder in the word of the great Persian nobleman, Abdul Baha, who over 100 years ago stated, to live the life is to be no cause of grief to anyone, to be kind to all people and love them with pure spirit, to look always at the good, not at the bad, to do all of your deeds in kindness, to be humble, to be servants of each other, to be truthful, to be hospitable, a star to every horizon, a light for every lamp, and in my words, be a true Bandi. My heartfelt congratulations to all of you. Best wishes, and remember to carry your moral compass with you at all times. All the best, and God bless you all.
Thank you, Dr. Abedian, for a wonderful and inspiring address. Martin Luther King was so often quoted in Dr. Abedian's remarks. It was Martin Luther King who said, "I have a dream." And I think the dream of Dr. Abedian to all of you was very clear. A life of selfless service, a life where you embrace unity. I know that none of you were texting during that address, other than to say what a truly remarkable address it was, and how honoured and privileged we are to hear a man speak today who lives those principles every single day of his life. It is not idle words. I have witnessed it firsthand, and I know that those words, as you go forth, will ring in your ears, and at that point you can tweet as much as you like to others and say what a wonderful address it was. And if anyone wants to hear it again, it will be within relatively short measure on the Bond website. We put all of our graduation addresses on the Bond website. And in fact, occasionally I go back and look at them myself, and I am staggered by the number of hits the site has. I'm sure that this address will be one of those that has a huge number of hits. Can you join me again in thanking Dr. Abedian for a truly remarkable address?
Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to commence the formal presentation of awards. But before I do so, it's my great pleasure to present the winner of the 2012 Vice-Chancellor's Quality Award for Research Excellence. Chancellor, the winner of the 2012 Vice-Chancellor's Quality Award for Research Excellence is selected using the following criteria: the achievement of high-quality research outcomes, the level of leadership provided to research and scholarship projects and activities, the building of significant, enduring and sustainable research and scholarship activities, and the extent to which the research provides practical and innovative solutions for industry. It is my great pleasure to present to you the winner for 2012, Associate Professor Tammy Hoffman from the Faculty of Health Sciences and Medicine. Will all candidates for degrees please stand? Chancellor, I wish to present the following graduands who are in attendance today for admission to awards of Bond University. From the Faculty of Business, 127 graduands. From the Institute of Sustainable Development and Architecture, 55 graduands, and from the Faculty of Health Sciences and Medicine, 74 graduands. Chancellor, I certify to you and to the University and its Council that the graduands have satisfied the requirements for admission to the award for which they are being presented.
With the authority of Council, I hereby admit you to the awards for which you have qualified. I also admit to their awards those candidates listed in the graduation program who are unable to be present today.
Will the graduates please sit? Ladies and gentlemen, that is actually the moment of graduation.
Chancellor. Chancellor, the following candidates are presented for the award of Research Doctorates. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy from the Faculty of Health Sciences and Medicine, with the thesis title contractile activity of the bladder, urothelium and lamina propria, Chancellor, I present Christian Morrow. From the Faculty of Business, with the thesis title, Corporate Social Responsibility, a study of strategic management and performance in Swedish firms. Chancellor, I present Lars Erik Johan Isaacson. From the School of Information Technology, with the thesis title, Using Local Intelligence to Actively Monitor Distributed Data Sources in Decision-Making Architectures, Chancellor, I present Emma Alejandra Chavez Mora. Also from the School of Information Technology, with thesis title, Multi-Agent Enhanced Business Intelligence for Localized Automatic Pricing in Grocery Chains, Chancellor, I present Alexander Löbert.
I now invite Dr. Abedian and Adjunct Professor Philip Folland to join me in congratulating each of the graduates in the very, very first graduating cohort in architectural studies as they are presented.
Chancellor, I present graduates from the Institute of Sustainable Development and Architecture, from the School of Architecture, the degree of Bachelor of Architectural Studies, Bertel Aukema. Ashley Bamford. Scott Stephen Bowden. Alicia Coston. Nicola Alexandra Freeman. Jordan Hunter. Joel Hutchins. Jordan Mulheron. Michael Parsons. Emerson Rees. Dylan Robinson. Colette Laurel Skinner. Gordon Smith. Marko Trifunjagic. Anna Valero. Brendan Walker. And Andrea Zata. For the Bachelor of Architectural Studies and the recipient of the 212 Sohelabedian Medal for Excellence, Amos Wook Chuan Boon.
I now invite the head of the Institute of Sustainable Development and Architecture to join me in congratulating each of the remaining graduates from the Institute as they are presented.
Chancellor, I present the remaining graduates from the Institute of Sustainable Development and Architecture. In the School of Sustainable Development, for the associate degree, Ashley McPherson. For the Bachelor of Environmental Management, Sustainable Development, James Andrew Crew. Tyler Howard. Marioni Fana Kautoga Lututsiri. Bridget McDougall. Sunil Skarbort. Charlotte Walsh. For the Bachelor of Environmental Science, Sustainability Science, Scott Lewis. Kerwin Swanson. For the Bachelor of Property and Sustainable Development, Construction Management, Quantity Surveying, Christopher Bradbury. James Collins. Li Ying. Kevin Mutch. Qin Yue. Xie Zuoyi. For the Bachelor of Property and Sustainable Development, Urban Development and Sustainability, Megumi Gavin. Richard Michael Palmestra Hughes. Lee Charles Purvis. For the Bachelor of Property and Sustainable Development Valuation, Anthony Amaraj Sarana. Telaine Vickers. For the Bachelor of Urban Design and Planning, Tsai Yu. Phoebe Victoria Coleby. Li Yu. For the Graduate Certificate of Carbon Management, Timothy Clark. For the Graduate Certificate of Project Management, Alan Morgan. For the Postgraduate Diploma in Urban Development and Sustainability, Julie Ann Christie. For the Master of Construction Practice, Wesley John Griffiths. For the Master of Construction Practice Professional, Yang Kang. For the Master of Environmental Management Sustainable Development, Patricia Bruce. Abdul Bakari. Martin Jose Pinto. For the Master of Project Management, Daniel Boone. For the Master of Property Valuation, Honey Kang. For the Master of Property Valuation Professional, Yekaterina Ivandikova. For the Master of Urban Planning, Daniel James Stanaway. For the Master of Urban Planning with high distinction and the recipient of the 2012 Mervac Medal for Excellence, Stephen Knight.
I now invite the Acting Dean of the Faculty of Health Sciences and Medicine to join me in congratulating each of his graduates as they are presented.
Chancellor, I present graduates from the Faculty of Health Sciences and Medicine. For the Bachelor of Biomedical Science, Elham Mohammed Al-Hatli. Alaweed Mohammed Al-Turabi. Patlin Pukpuk Anganjuin. Megan Charlie Ball. Rahaf Baz. Roberto Chata. Nakul Chowdhury. Angelica Delgado. Hannah Evans Barnes. Vincent Fryer. Stephanie Garland. Colin Robert Genn. Mehek Gupta. Lana D. Jeffcott. Manpreet Kaur. Badia Koladuz. Logan Daniel Kratzer. Sophie Nancy May Lee. Iris Sio Sio Lim. Midori Newmark Lotz. Carolyn Ann McBurney. Soraya Eloise Nikwan. Jennifer Fan. Anthony Russo. Anna Tungasova. Yang Chun Shun. For the Bachelor of Biomedical Science with honours, with first-class honours, Jana Batovska. Liam Michael Cosgrave. Kirsty Fuller. Tila Catherine Huth. For the Bachelor of Exercise Science, Swok Kyung Cheng. Bo Delmo. Krishna Evans. Kashia Daniel Gesundheit. Emma Hoy. Zachary Ross Pollard. Anthony Rofe. For the Bachelor of Forensic Science, Stephen Edward Baker. Thomas Hubert Cordingley. Adrian Eggins. Tamsin Gloucester. Shani Goldston. Mitchell Allen Ridley Hall. Grant Raven. Kelly Rolliston. And Rosie Viner. For the Bachelor of Health Sciences, Kasim Wazal Al-Khamis. Sarah Elizabeth Anderson. Vikash Sunil Singh. Annalise Smith. For the Bachelor of Medical Laboratory Science, Lauren Carmel Atkinson. For the Bachelor of Sports Management, Jeremy Fitzpatrick. Jonathan Peter Hawes. Lindsay May Wessel. For the Bachelor of Sports Science, Gareth Ian Bannon. Karishma Bulani. Vanessa Jade Calvert. Daniel Vincent Gorton. Joel Winston Gretsch. Roxanne Jevons. Hoixing Kwan. Miko Olivier. And Kellyanne Redman. Bachelor of Sports Science with honours, with first-class honours, Timothy James Whitehouse. Master of High Performance Science, Jara Breeze. Jara Breeze. Christina Lin. Daniela Paskovitz. Justin Weijianjie. For the Master of Sports Management, Jonathan Henry. Dhruv Mahajan. And Micah Dwayne Wiltshire.
I now invite the Dean of the Faculty of Business to join me in congratulating each of his graduates as they are presented.
Chancellor, I present graduates from the Faculty of Business.
Sorry.
For the associate degree, Roland Pataki. For the Bachelor of Business, Tariq Al-Riyami. Ashley Baldwin. Luis Felipe Balta Arribas. Shreya Basu. Riordan Bell. Benjamin Weiliang Kai. Chawis Chamnankit. Alia Sasha Corbin. Carmelo Dablio. Patrick Sean Davidson. Jonathan Dodd. Paloma Daniela Frias. Monique Elizabeth Garnier. Linda Jane Howard. Jackson Wayne Johnson. Chantel Chanel Kenyon. Jessica Mason Cox. Hannah Melville. Jack Nagy. Timothy J. Neal. Nashida Ozturk. Daniel Papanicolo. Michael William Porter. Usman Ali Qureshi. Natrishka Reddy. Christine Shelderup Reynolds. Gregory John Russell. Ali Elizabeth Smitheram. Samantha Sarani. Bryn Turner. Emma Ray Warwick. Chloe Jane Watts. For the Bachelor of Business and Bachelor of Commerce, Abigail Henry. Benjamin MacLeod. Zoe Marie Townsend. For the Bachelor of Business and Bachelor of Communication, Casey Erin Ball. For the Bachelor of Business and Bachelor of International Hotel and Resort Management, Ashley Kelly Harding Smith. For the Bachelor of Commerce, Bai Min Fang, Zilin Bai, Muteb Rashid. Carl Nathan Black. Chen Yuan. Chung Hang Lok. Melissa Ciuffatelli. James Delaney. Sarah Glennie Garner. Danielle Ibanez. Jasdeep Jazza. Jessica Cleese. Joshua Lay. Henrik Lee. Patrick Peter McNamee. Thomas Moore. Jonathan Peter Morefoot. Candice Pamela Mullen. Ni Zhui. Colin Charles Alexander Noble. Katrina Parks. Jose Roberto Para Lopez. Jeremy Peacock. Nicholas Barry Jeffrey Rogers. Sun Yan Ni. Shu Mingxin. For the Bachelor of Commerce and Bachelor of Information Technology, Tal Barham. For the Master of Business Finance, Alexander Edward Cannon. Qian Xiaohui. James Roberts Thompson. Jessie Shui. Zhou Zihan. For the Master of Business, International Business, Clyde Wong. Zhou Yu. For the Master of Business Administration, Yekaterina Andreeva. Rowan Hinton. Alexander Resnick. For the Master of Business Administration Corporate, Alexander Sezevich. For the Master of Business Administration Professional, Andres Filipe Varon Patino. For the Master of Finance, Guilherme de Oliveira Gomez. For the Master of Financial Management, Chen Zheng. From the School of Hotel, Resort and Tourism Management, for the Bachelor of International Hotel and Resort Management, Nicole Carr. Geordie Damsma. Ge Gao. Michael Musial. Laura Elaine Semple. Trine Tamming. For the Bachelor of Tourism Management, Tiernan Abrecht. And Eve Mulcahy. From the School of Information Technology for the Bachelor of Information Technology, Abdulaila Samir Muhammad Ali. Farez Almarzok. Christopher James Carney. Mark Reinhardt. For the Master of Information Technology, Max Johnson. For the Bachelor of Business and Bachelor of Information Technology and the recipient of the 2012 John Makepeace Bennett Medal, Carl James Graff.
The university is very proud of its long association with Business Breakthrough Incorporated in Japan. Together, we teach a Master of Business Administration program tailored to meet the needs of Japanese business. I now invite Dr. Kenichi Omai, the Managing Director of Business Breakthrough Incorporated, to present graduates from the Bond University BBT Global Leadership MBA.
Chancellor, I wish to present the following graduates in the Bond University BBT Global Leadership MBA. Kei Ishiwata. Tetsuya Ito. Masashi Kubota. Takeshi Miyaji. Arata Tsutsui. The following 9 candidates are graduating in absentia as this portion of the ceremony is broadcast by satellite in Japan. Kazutoshi Hattori. Yasutomo Kawakami. Zenya Kinoshita. Ryugo Maru. Junichi Masuda. Hidemi Nishimura, Junichi Odaira, Kohei Oyamada, Daigo Takemura,
Chancellor, James Taylor has been selected to give the valedictory address today on behalf of those graduating. James is also graduating with the degree of Master of Finance. Chancellor James Taylor.
Good morning, Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, distinguished guests, faculty, friends, family, and most importantly, fellow graduates, for you're the reason why we're here today. My message to you is about the dreams we have and the risks we take. When I decided to embark on this journey of returning to university, never in my wildest dreams did I imagine that I'd be standing here before you. It's an honor, a scary one, but one I will cherish along with the 10 to 15 new gray hairs. On the subject of dreams, Jack Kerouac once wrote that all human beings are also dream beings. Dreaming ties all mankind together. We sit together as graduates from a wide array of disciplines, from the Faculty of Health Science and Medicine, the Institute of Sustainable Development and Architecture, the Faculty of Business, but yet we hold that common bond as dreamers. Those next to you may be fellow undergraduates on what is now 15 plus years of solid schooling, while others are postgrads like myself who have returned to further their education or even pursue a new career path. As you sit, ready to cut loose and celebrate, take a moment to reflect on the diversity you have been exposed to while at Bond. It's truly a melting pot, exemplary of that common thread within mankind. You actually see it on the flags all around you. I've met more people from different parts of the world and cultures than I have in all my life experiences and travels. We have not just met each other, we have worked side by side, helping and learning from one another. Predetermined stereotypes have broken down, such as some Americans have learned to love Vegemite. A few Aussies have found 4-hour gridiron games to be pretty exciting. Being a citizen of both countries, I tend to agree. Although the enchanting nature of dreaming does tie us all together, dreaming is simply not enough. Daring to dream is not enough. Dreamers aren't the ones who make a difference in the world. It's those who take the risk to achieve their dreams. Jack Kerouac wasn't just a dreamer or simply an author. He was a risk taker, a literary iconoclast, a rogue who dared to establish a new style of writing and expression. If you think about it, we sit in this very room as graduates because the founder of Bond risked failure in an effort to follow his dream, a dream of establishing Australia's first private non-profit university, where students and lecturers can interact with one another rather than be a sea of faceless bodies in a theater. Dr. Prather, you took a risk in making me an adjunct tutor. Drs. Thomas and Julia Henker, you took a risk in awarding me your CFA scholarship, making the road to achieving my dream easier. Having completed an undergrad in the States, I found this to be a truly unique experience. To have lecturers know you by name and to take the time and effort to work with you is beyond comprehension for most university students. Formerly being a secondary math teacher, I know how difficult it can be, not only to know the names of all the students, except for Jackson out there, but also to meet their needs. To the faculty here at Bond, thank you for all that you have done. And most of all, thank you for caring, especially to Dr. Southam for your mentoring. On behalf of the graduates here today, I'd like to sincerely thank our family and friends for all your support along the way. To the faculty, our loved ones, both here and abroad, like my parents, Let's please give them a round of applause. Good timing. As students, some of us with newfound liberties, we have learned to take risks in both personal and academic lives. Those of you with graduating from the Faculty of Business all learned the risk-reward relationship, where the reward should make the risk worth taking. As a fellow student and also a tutor, I saw many bloodshot eyes in the mornings, with students left wondering if the punishing hangover was worth it. But that's how we learn. We take risks, we make mistakes, and we learn from the experience. When I came to Australia 8 years ago, everyone thought I was crazy. Many still do. I left a budding career at a portfolio management company, one of those that comes after years of experience or a golden ticket. I, like Charlie, had the golden ticket. However, I dreamed of something different from life. I wanted to teach and educate youth about mathematics, to break down those barriers and feelings of self-doubt that so many have. So I decided to take a risk. And while I was at it, I figured, why not go to Australia and enjoy some sun and surf along the way? And so my journey began. And although I thoroughly enjoyed teaching, my heart and soul were still in the world of finance. So, was the risk worth the reward? Yes. Although I have now made what is a full circle, I've learned a lot about myself and have grown incredibly along the way. And most of all, if I didn't take that risk, I wouldn't have walked into the staff room at St. Michael's College, just down the road from here, and met eyes for the first time with my beautiful wife. Those previous experiences and risks allowed me to discover my true passion and afforded me the courage to take yet another risk, to return to university again. Was the risk worth it? Hell yes. Each and every one of you out there has a dream or many dreams in mind of what you'd like from life. To be on the cover of Forbes, win a Nobel Prize, make a life-saving discovery. Don't let those dreams stagnate. Although dreaming does tie us all together, it is those that take the risk to make them a reality who are set apart from the rest. Congratulations on a job well done. Thank you.
Thank you, James. I think I need to tell you a little bit more about James. James completed his Masters in 2012 with a grade point average of 4. That is the highest grade point average attainable. He was placed first in class in 11 out of 12 subjects. Pretty remarkable, and we really do want to know what happened to the other one. James made the Vice-Chancellor's list of academic excellence in semesters 1, 2 and 3 in 2012. And I suppose it's not surprising if you get those kind of results. He was, as he also alluded to, an adjunct tutor in the Department of Finance. Now, I think there's always a minor little glitch in a ceremony today, and in the process we omitted to, we saw the medal presented, but we omitted to say what the medal was for. And that medal was the Ross Law Achievement Medal to the highest achieving Master's graduate of the year. Indeed, a huge congratulations, James, on that achievement. But most of all, I think we would all like to acknowledge and thank James for his inspiring graduation valedictorian address. The theme of dreams seems to be a recurring one today. I suppose it's not uncommon with graduating addresses, although I must say I've never done a few graduation ceremonies now, and I've never seen it quite so dominant as a theme. And I'd like to acknowledge the importance of dreaming, the importance that Dr. Abedian attributed to it, the importance that James attributed to it, and also the theme around the melting pot of our culture. We do see it today, we see it in our society, but coming together in the way that has been expressed today by both speakers is truly important. And of course, we love to see that demonstrated in the small ways as well, the ways we can touch, the ways that we can feel. The Vegemite and the gridiron, I think, are memories that we will take away from today's ceremony. Thank you, James, as well, for touching on the extraordinary student experience. I'm always amazed, frankly, by talking to our current students, talking to our alumni, and hearing time and time again when I ask them, what was your experience like at Bond, or what is your experience like at Bond? The words are always the same. We loved it. So thank you, James, for reinforcing what the quality of that experience is, and for your acknowledgement of your parents, your friends, and of the faculty. Can you join me again in thanking James?
I would now ask the graduates to stand. Graduates of Bond University, I charge you to demonstrate at all times the highest moral and ethical standards, to apply and to continue to extend your learning to the benefit of society, to strive through your actions to promote the universal worth of all people, to pursue the highest standards in all of your endeavours so that in fulfilling your personal goals and human responsibilities, you add to the standing of your university, and to support and uphold your university and its alumni through engagement with the Bond Alumni Organisation and through your own personal commitment. You may now be seated. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the close of the formal part of the proceedings here today. That charge read to the graduates of Bond University is an important charge. It is a personal charge. And as graduates of the university, you must now recognise that we are bonded by dual reputations. The university's reputation will be dependent and critically conditional upon your own individual reputations. And similarly, your individual reputations will be dependent upon the university's reputation. So we are now joined forever. And I will remind you that we are the only and remain the only university in this entire country that does not and has never received $1 single from the government for our student or educational activities. So our futures are joined, and in that respect, I do ask and remind you about the importance of supporting your university and the class gift that we have asked you to donate, a mere $20.13 in recognition of the 2013 graduation class, and that your gift is not for the university, it's not for the staff, it's not to support our operations, it is for the next generation of students. James, our valedictorian, touched rightly and very aptly upon the support all of you have received from your families. In some cases, it's your spouses and your children. In other cases, it's your parents and your grandparents. In other cases, it's the generosity of benefactors who believe in this institution that have made the experience what it is. So, graduates, I would ask you to turn to the audience and the sea of humanity which is out here today, who are all here to support you both individually and collectively, and acknowledge their support in so many ways over the journey of your educational experience here. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the graduating class of 2013, we thank you. To the audience, you have been extremely patient. You've been extraordinarily polite, including those of not so old an age. I would ask you now to, as we depart, to join with your graduates with some celebratory refreshments. Those refreshments will be held downstairs in Don's Tavern. If you don't know where that is, just follow someone wearing a funny hat. But before we do that, the audience here, as I say, has been extraordinarily patient. And while you have acknowledged the efforts and achievements of each of the individual graduates as they have processed through the stage, it's probably time to make a bit of noise. So one more time for our graduates, let's hear it.